What's up, everybody? Just a quick little haul. Nothing much to it, but a couple of quick things I just wanted to share with the community. I did pick up 2 more G.I. Joe figures from Walmart. They're exclusives, which is getting a little bit easier to get exclusives nowadays. These are with Walmart, and this is Wolf Spider, and this is Shadow Tracker. And they appear to be great looking figures. I'm not familiar with their characters. I don't know if they came out later in the IDW comics. I think someone mentioned that this was in the Pursuit of Cobra line, but I could be wrong. But very well looking figures. There's some pros and cons to each one. I definitely don't like the shotgun that this one came with. The folding stock is just terrible. It's very terrible. But good little loadout. Definitely like interchanging them with Gridiron stuff and Valaverse stuff. But comes with a good loadout. So happy with it. And Shadow Tracker right here. It comes with 2 masks. One's right here. And it's just on there by friction fit. So you have that one. And then you've got this one right here. So they're both friction fit. But honestly speaking, I'm just going to keep mine without a mask. I kind of like the way that looks. I don't think I have the tomahawk in the correct place. I don't know. But I've seen a lot of people cutting the vest to get better articulation. Removing like the shoulder skull right there. That some folks didn't like that. I do. It doesn't bother me. But of course, I'm not too familiar with the character. But yeah, 2 more Joes for the G.I. Joe Classified line. Next thing I picked up, and I seen a couple of reviews, and I have a soft spot for Darth Maul, because though I enjoyed the original trilogy, the prequels is what got me actually a diehard Star Wars fan. I went to the picture show with my dad and sister at the time, and it was about, when did the first one come out? 99, 98, 99. And I was enjoying the film, and when them double doors opened and Darth Maul ignited the double-bladed lightsaber, I was hooked. I watched the original trilogy even more so after the fact, and just became a good diehard fan. But this is not, from what I understand, and again, I'm not an expert at this, this is not a licensed figure. It's from Play 112. I picked this up off Macari. This character is Darth Maul, but it is actually labeled as Black Warrior, which is a 1/12 scale collectible action figure. Got the side art right here. Got the back right here and right here. But what's cool is, and the best way I can describe this, it's like a 12-inch, a 6-inch, like Hot Toys figure. If you're familiar with the 6-inch Mezco line, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's got a wired clothing. The individual I bought it from off of Macari stated that it was open and displayed, and you could tell he took, or she, I don't know if it was male or female, took very good care of the figure. It looks real good. The only thing I've seen on the downside of this is there's no ankle pivot, but I had to get this, especially after I got the Hot Toys Darth Maul from my father for Christmas. That's just not a figure that I want to sit there and manipulate, but I want to admire it from afar. So when I was looking for on YouTube some Darth Maul Hot Toy tutorials, so I wouldn't mess up any of the things, I came across some reviews for this and opened the reviews up and wanted to check it out. I have not taken it out yet. So let's see. I just want you to get a look at that face sculpt. That is just freaking fabulous. And you see, it is a 6-inch figure. Let me see if I can get one of these Joes over here. So, looks really good. Really happy to get that. But you can see right here, there's no ankle pivot. But if you're familiar with the Black Series Darth Maul, it has got terrible articulation. So I'm looking forward to messing with this and seeing how far we go with it. So we have that right there. Put this stuff away. The next thing that I picked up was this, and I saw this off the Plastic Addicts, one of his videos. And this right here is the fire escape shelf. Now, if you're familiar with the fire escape shelf, many moons ago, I could be wrong on this, but there was one company that came out with one, and you couldn't move it. It was just a metal shelf to hang on the wall for, you know, small objects. And a lot of people found them at Ross many years ago. And anytime you found it online or other places, it was astronomically priced once action figure collectors saw it and sought it out. It was just hard to find. Well, I saw this or one similar to this on the Plastic Addicts video. And I went on to Amazon, and this set I want to say was $39.99. And it's metal. Several other companies are making these now, so this is the one that I picked up. It's a 4-tier system. Let's see if I can show you. There's the side of it. I haven't taken this out of the box, but you can see right here, you can set it up in many different styles. Whereas the one I was telling you about, it was, you know, you couldn't manipulate it. It was like an actual metal shelf that you would hang on the wall. Whereas this one took that idea and incorporated hinges where you could move it, incorporate it how you want, take one of the levels off to make it a 3-tier, make it a 4-tier, make it elongated. So a lot of options right there. And you see the number one thing that they're advertising for is action figures right there, but you can put all, you know, all sorts of stuff on there. It's got some weight to it. I've seen a couple of reviews. I actually seen where someone, and I don't know who it was, actually posted this mounted on the side of a diorama, which is my intent, hopefully down the road, to do that. And it looked phenomenal. But if you go to Amazon and search it out, it's on there. I'll try to do a screenshot of the one that I picked up, and I will try to put it in the description. And there were several different companies, so take a look at it, but it's a whole lot easier to find now compared to what it used to. So looking forward to messing with that. The last thing that I picked up was this Omnibus, and this is an extremely heavy box. This Omnibus G.I. Joe art book, and this was brought forth by 3D Joes. If you follow them on any social media networks, they have been making artwork, posters and signs and such for a long time, based off the artwork from the toy line from back in the early 80s, from a Real American Hero era. And I've always loved the artwork in the G.I. Joe products. I love the artwork in all vintage toy lines like Masters of the Universe, Transformers. There wasn't a lot of pictures and such when I was a child. It was a lot of just plain old artwork. This came out in several books, and I never picked up the books. I wanted them. I just never got around to doing it. Then they did... I guess like a crowdfund. I didn't track it, so I'm not familiar. I do know that Hasbro did go in and make this an officially licensed product, from my understanding. But it's just a book that encompasses all the artwork and such from the toy line from the early 80s up to 94, I believe, but I could be wrong on that. But I haven't opened mine yet. I've seen a couple of reviews on YouTube, and it is just awesome. and I can't wait to crack it open myself to take a look. There is the back of the packaging right there, so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, I will tell you that they, at the time of filming this, if you follow them 3D Joes on any type of social network platforms, they did order extras, and they doubt that this will ever happen again, of this magnitude and a compilation of this artwork. But they did have like 800, was it 800 extra copies? And I never pre-ordered this, but I just happened to be looking online because at the time I didn't have the money to buy this, because this book actually cost, with shipping and everything, I think it was like $175 to $180. And at the time I didn't have it pre-ordered. And when I saw they had some extra copies, I was like, well, let me go to their site and check it out. And sure enough, they did. And I got it, 5 to 6 days later. So, yeah, definitely, if you don't want to pay for it, I know there are several people on YouTube that are kind of reviewing it page by page. So if you want to just search it out, but looks great. So that's pretty much just the small haul that I picked up, and I really got some stuff that I liked, and I can't wait to mess with them. So that's about it. Take care. Later.